thanks very much for tuning in. So I thought I'd start today on the balcony just to show exactly what's going on up here first. So obviously we've got the strawberries going, so we've got a couple of them going here. So what I've done is I've taken it off the hanging part for now, and I've got it two going in there, two going in there, and we've got one that is actually rooted here, so this is good. I've cut that off and letting it do its thing. I did get a reply from the company in regards to the tap down here, so they said they don't have any replacement parts for that, and essentially that's where they left it off, which I don't think is good customer support. So I would not recommend a collapsible rain barrel from a company that does not support it. You know, it seems like it's just a cheap piece of plastic, so I wouldn't recommend buying this to anybody at all. So definitely don't look at that. If you get it from a company that you know will honour the warranties and stuff, great, away you go. So everything else is going good. I'm going to have to start trimming these sweet potatoes back. I'm going to start with the ones downstairs, and I will be looking to use the leaves for salad, and I'm just panning around. Everything else is doing well. So the lime plant is doing amazing. I'm loving it. We do have lots of jalapenos here, so that is great. I'm going to have to start picking some of those and doing some nachos. Peanuts are doing brilliant. We are actually seeing some flowers down on the peanuts, which usually is a good sign it's doing well. The mint is doing amazing. I'm going to actually cut some of this and I'm going to try and get it into a pot. That way I can sort of get rid of that next year, and then start the new pot going from there. Something still eating away here, but I can never ever see what it is. It looks like some sort of caterpillar or something. I'm hoping it's not, but something is going nuts on it. But I come up, I never ever see anything, so I'm not too sure what is eating it. So maybe I need to come late at night, early morning, and see what's going on. The peas here are not doing well at all. The peas are actually dying here, so I'm not too fussed about that. And we've got an airplane going overhead somewhere very noisily. Don't know where it is, can't see, too sunny. And then obviously we've got a nice little watermelon here. So this watermelon, as you can see, it's a decent size for now. We want that to get bigger. I'm not seeing any more yet, but I'm pretty sure we'll get some coming along. And that's quite literally it on the balcony here. Do need to do a bit of de-weeding again, but yeah, I'm likely going to see if I can glue this just to get it working for this summer, and then look for a more permanent solution. I got it from liquidation, so basically it just tells me that they're likely not selling them properly through Amazon and whoever they're using, so it's going to liquidation. People buying them, and there's a reason why people aren't really buying them first hand, because they're a part of the crap. So let's go down to the garden and let's see what's going on there. Okay, so welcome out to the garden. So as you can see, it's a bit of a mess right now. So the hose, I'm thinking if I can get something to stop it on this side, if I can seal it off here, I can use this as a soaker hose, because that's really all it is. It's really cheap. I could just poke a couple of holes in it, let it be a soaker hose, get a splitter, get a timer, and take it from there. And then this hose I'm just putting here for now, because as you can see here, we've got this hose is disconnected at the moment. So I was actually getting some leaks coming from, not from here. I thought it was from here, but it's actually from the connecting hose that I had coming from the pipe here. So right now the replacement pipe that I bought, I've got in there. I didn't notice until I was working on it, but we've actually got a nice big split here, so you can see how much that moves. So it's actually split. So this is garbage. I need to get rid of it and throw it into garbage. So temporary solution is that, and then obviously I'm wrapping it around a little bit, but I'm using it every day. It's a hassle when it isn't wrapped around properly, so I'm just leaving it like this for right now. I'm a messy person, so I really don't care anyway, but everything else is doing well. The sweet potatoes here, I'm going to cut them out today and going to see what we can get going from there. Never seen this before on a potato. So that's kind of odd. I'm gonna have to look that up. I've grown potatoes before. I've never had these little fruits grown from the end of them, so I'm gonna see what that's all about. See what I need to do with it. And then I cut the potato here back because it was dying, and the rest are kind of getting eaten, so just gonna let them do what they can. As we can see, this is dying, and another plane going right overhead. This is dying, so this is the last year we're going to have raspberries. I'm going to, as I say, be using this one and this one. I'm going to put more blueberries because the blueberries are doing pretty well. I'm more than likely going to do the established blueberries, and the one on the end. The one in the middle seems a bit flimsy. And then we are seeing a bit of luck right here. We do still have a lot of beetles mating, as you can see. They're screwing away the lives here because I will be putting more powder on. But it does look like the plant is recovering. So we are getting a lot of beetles here. Do have some cucumbers growing here, which is good. The pickles, I will be pickling them as soon as I've got enough. And that's essentially it right now. We've got lots of tomatoes fruiting. We've got some cucumbers going. The plants are doing pretty well. The dill is doing brilliant here, so fresh dill in the pickles this year will be great. Potatoes are doing decent along here. This is the oldest one, so I don't know if that's just dying back or if something got to it. And then the rest are looking decent, so hopefully these bags will work for us. And right here we do have a huge loofah, so put my hand in for comparison. There we go. So yeah, nice big loofah there, and we've got a zucchini behind it. So that zucchini I might harvest, and I might have that for dinner. If not today, tomorrow, possibly tomorrow, because I'll have more time then. And then right here, I need to water this. I did water this morning, but I guess it's not getting enough water. This is zucchini as well. It's wilting like crazy. This one isn't. So I'm just guessing maybe I didn't get enough water here, or something's happening that is killing this plant. I'm hoping it's just watering. So I'm going to do that right now. And obviously we've got cucumber growing, so we're going to have cucumbers all over the back fence hopefully. And we've got blueberries growing there. So that's really everything that's going on at the moment. A bit of tidying needs to be done, a bit more work. Getting the time to do so is always a challenge when you're working full time and you've got a son that you've got to take to football every night or soccer, and then you're busy on the weekend. So I only just noticed here we've also got some of them here, so yeah, kind of first time I've seen that, so that's kind of interesting. And then I'm gonna have to rip up one or two of these fennels, is what they're supposed to be. I don't know when I'm supposed to be doing that. This one looks like it's more mature because it's not light green, it's dark green. I'm guessing that means it's on its way out. First time growing it, I didn't intentionally grow it. So yeah, and in here we did have some eggplant. I'm pretty confident that eggplant is no more because the zucchini's taken over. Just going to let the zucchini, the loofah, do its thing over there. We do have a couple of eggplants here which I don't think survived as well. Yeah, I'm not seeing any signs of any eggplants in here, and every year that I'm growing eggplants lately, we're not seeing any eggplants, which is good. Not at all. We do have a couple of pepper plants coming through here, it looks like, so I'm happy with that. The seeds did work. And then I'll be talking to seeds, I will be getting the seeds when they dry out from the kale. So the kale is a monster right now. I'm fine with that, I'm happy with that. So let it do its thing. So yeah, that's everything. No harvesting because it's too early in the season. Oh, I did forget to mention the hops plant over here. It is going amazing. So my colleague Jason passed that on. It's a brilliant plant, it's low maintenance. And then obviously you can do some beer, so maybe I can figure out a way I can do non-alcoholic beers or low alcohol beers, get something tasty going from that. So yeah, as I say, that's everything in the garden. So thanks very much for tuning in. Going to work on the beetles, going to water this plant, and then yeah, I'm going to be making dinner. So I'll be making dinner on my Ninja grill. So that's what I'll be doing in a moment. So thanks very much again for tuning in. Have a great day.